Have you ever noticed that when you truly do not need money, it just keeps flowing to you? These last couple of days, I've been making more money than I ever made before in my entire life. We're talking $4,000 to $6,000 per day in profit at 23 years old. And the funny thing is, I never in my entire life been more detached from money than I am right now. I don't care about how much I make, I don't care about how much I spend, and that's why this money just keeps showing up into my bank account. And I want you to realize the reason why making money feels so difficult for you right now is not because you're not working hard enough. It's because you're chasing it and you need it so badly. It's exactly like with women, for example. When you chase women, guess what? They run away from you. That's how the universe works. And why is this? It's because when you're chasing something, when you desperately need to get something, you're actively telling the universe that you do not already have it. And if you know anything about the laws of the universe and how the universe works, you can only have externally what's already yours internally. Meaning that when you're chasing money, when you're desperately like waking up every single day, doing all these crazy habits and crazy routines, chasing after your first 5K, 10K, 20K per month, whatever your goal is, you're actively telling the universe that I am not the person who has this already. And that's why there's a distance between you and that money. That's why it feels so hard to get it. And before I got to the point where I'm at right now, where I'm making this type of money, I did the exact same thing. I remember literally being back in the day, like just grinding, hustling, thinking that the only reason why I'm not making more money right now is because I'm not trying hard enough. I need to try more, chase it harder, work longer hours. And money just kept running away from me. Like I just kept struggling so much to actually get it because I wasn't the person who already had it. When I shifted this and I thought to myself, okay, the person who already has 10K per month, 20K per month, 30K per month, 50K per month, how would they be thinking about earning money, about spending money? How would they be, just all the emotions be that they would be feeling on a daily basis? How would they be feeling about money? What would be their mindset? Would they be in a scarce mindset and desperately trying to like just hunt down every single dollar? Or would they be in an abundance mindset, freely spending money and just expecting money to flow to them? When I started thinking this way, I started aligning myself to that version of myself. I started thinking and moving and spending and earning money and letting my thoughts be exactly aligned with the version of myself who already had that. That's when it came to me effortlessly. I didn't have to try harder, I didn't have to work harder. I just aligned myself to a new frequency. This is all it comes down to. And you'll notice this, if you look in your own life, you will see these patterns where, for example, with women or even with money for yourself, the times when you needed money the least, that's when it shows up into your bank account. You need to change the self-talk that you have around money. Money is simply energy. If you tell yourself that you do truly not need money whatsoever, you know that you trust in the fact that money naturally flows to you. You're not attached to it. You do not hold on to every single dollar that's in your bank account. You do not try to like save every single dollar and always go for like the cheapest options. You trust that there's an abundance of money and you know that money flows to you. When you speak to yourself in that way, that becomes a reality. This might sound woo-woo. I used to think like the old version of me when I thought that it was like super woo-woo, this is like BS and it's like this super spiritual random shit, but it's true. It actually works. Because these last couple of days, I genuinely do not care about how much money I make, how much I work. I work less than I worked before. And money just keeps flowing to me because I'm not attached to it. When you're attached to something, you're telling the universe it's not already yours. It's running away from you. When you're like completely just like couldn't care less about how much you're making, how much you're spending, this goes for everything, then it comes to you naturally. So all you need to do is think about the version of yourself that's already making the money you're going to be making. Let's say it's 10K per month, 20K per month, 30K per month, 50K per month, whatever your goal is right now. How would they be thinking about money? How would they be spending money? How would they be making decisions? Would they be making quick decisions, slow decisions? Would they be taking risks? Would they be staying in a certain place or being around certain people or starting a certain type of business, let's say, or whatever, you know? And you align yourself with that right now. You step into that and you realize you think fully from those eyes of that person who's already made it. Think to yourself, the version of you that's making, let's say, 20K per month right now. How do they think? If you were in that body right now, viewing the world through their eyes, what would they be doing right now? What would they be spending their money on right now? How would they be thinking about money? Would they be very abundant with money or just very scarce and holding on to every single dollar? Think through their eyes. Step in fully to that version of yourself. Align yourself with that. And I promise you will see reality change so quickly when you do this and just align yourself to a new frequency. I hope this makes sense. This is really how my life has changed the quickest. It's not by working harder, it's by simply aligning yourself and listening to the voice that you have inside of your head. Because that's a version of you that's already gotten to those results. That's why you have this voice inside of your head telling you can do more, because there's a version of you that's already got there. Listen to that, protect that voice. Do not let anyone else, do not let anyone out there tell you that you cannot achieve more. Listen to that voice, stick to it, and you will get there. I hope this makes sense. And if you want to work with me one-on-one to get into the business model that I do, high ticket sales, get trained, get into a role, start getting freedom, start making money online, you can apply, book a call down below. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Take care.